Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome back to our web series, Building a Website with Hostinger AI. In this series, we are covering step by step exactly how to create a website using Hostinger AI Website Builder. In the previous video, we got started with setting up an account and looking at how to start generating website templates with the AI generator. In today's video, we're looking a little bit more into that, choosing your website type, and looking a bit more at the templates. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our web development tips and tutorials. So without further ado, let's get started. So Zyro templates are pre-made website designs that you can use to create your own website quickly and easily. Zyro offers a wide variety of templates to choose from, including a wide range of industries and purposes as well. They are fully customizable, so you can change the colors, fonts, images, and text to match your branding and style. You can also add or remove elements from the template, so you can create a website that is exactly what you want. Some benefits include that they're really easy to use. They're designed to be easy to use, even for beginners. You don't need any coding or design experience to create a website with the Zyro template. And they're really customizable as well. So Zyro templates are fully customizable. You can change them to match your exact branding and your business style as well. They're all responsive so that they will look good on devices, including desktop computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. And Zyro templates are included in the price of your Zyro subscription plan, so there's no sort of hidden costs or extra costs. It's all kind of all in one included. So you can see a list of all of the templates that they have here. They've got templates in different categories, so you can have templates for businesses. They offer a variety of templates for businesses of all sizes. These templates include features like contact forms, product galleries, team pages. There's also portfolio templates as well, and they will offer templates for professionals and freelancers, creative professionals and freelancers. And these basically will include image galleries, video galleries, and project descriptions as well. There's also quite a few e-commerce templates as well. So Zyro also offers a variety of e-commerce templates for businesses that can sell products or services online. These templates include features such as product catalogs, shopping carts, and checkout pages. So no matter what type of website you need to create, you'll be able to find a good suitable one for with using a Zyro template. As mentioned before, all of these Zyro templates are customizable, so you can click into each of them. So for example, let's go for this one here. If we click on Start Building, it will open up the website really quickly using sort of placeholder content as well. But then we can go in quite easily and go into website styles and change the colors, the text fonts, the buttons, animations that are currently being used. So as mentioned before, Zyro colors you can customize globally and locally. So with the global style settings, if you expand this letter here, you'll find all the colors that are used across your website, and the most frequently used will appear at the top. And what you want to do is just click on change to change the color of that specific color right now. You can use a color picker to really understand which color you're going for, or if you already have the hex code, you can just type in that hex code as well. So for example, if you wanted to change it to this color and click on accept, you can see that originally where that black color was being used, it's now changed to this coral color, and that is what's meant by global style settings. It just means that instead of changing each of these elements one by one, these elements are changed all at once and saving you a lot of time and hassle as well. You can still edit the appearance of individual elements and sections manually, so this is essentially known as local style settings. So for example, if this button here, right now that's following the global style settings of the darker background and the white text. So if you wanted to make this button different compared to the other buttons, what you want to do is click on the preferred elements, this button here, and then you want to click on edit button, and you just want to go into the style tab and just change the styling to exactly how you want it. So for example, this border color, we're going to change it to pink, and this fill color, we're going to change to pink as well, and maybe we'll change the text color to that blue instead, and maybe change the size just to make that a bit bigger. And yeah, so we've got a completely different color as well. And we've got a completely different button. You'll notice none of the other buttons have changed. It's just that one button that we've edited locally to make this button stand out a bit. So it's up to you how you want to do the colors. What I recommend is when you first start off with a template, whether it's a blank template or one of these templates here, is to edit everything globally. So edit your colors globally, make sure the fonts are edited globally as well. So for example, if you wanted to use a different font styling, and then edit the buttons to however you need to. And then you can go in individually as you are building the site and changing some elements locally if needed. When it comes to editing colors and fonts, there are some best practices that you want to consider. So for example, with colors, you want to use a limited color palette. It's best to use a limited color palette of maybe like 2 or 4 colors for your website. This kind of helps create a cohesive and professional look. You want to use complementary colors. So when choosing colors for your website, it's really important to consider how they complement each other. Complementary colors are opposite each other on the color wheel. So for example, blue and orange are complementary colors, and things like that. You also want to use high contrast colors, especially for your sections. So what that means is it's just making sure the text is easier to read. So essentially using a dark background, and then a lighter text so you can see the text over it, or if you have light background here like this, some darker text to go over it so that you can read the text as well. And don't use too many colors on your website. It can be really overwhelming and distracting, so that's why I stick with the limited color palette and use accent colors really sparingly. When it comes to fonts, again, use a limited number of fonts. It's best to use a limited number of fonts for your website because it creates a cohesive and professional look as well. And you want to use fonts that are easy to read. Avoid using fonts that are too small or that they're too decorative as well. The font options in Zyro, they're all pretty good in terms of accessibility. So choosing some of their text pairings as well would be fine. But yeah, with the fonts, you want to make sure that they are easy to read and that they're consistent with your branding. This will help create a unified look and feel for your brand as well. Colors and fonts are used to create this visual hierarchy. Essentially helping you guide your user throughout your website to the most important information on the page. So for example, you can use colors and larger fonts to highlight important information or section on the website. So this section here, it's on a dark background and the text is a lot larger. This part is highlighted a lot. So to highlight this important information of free shipping of over $50. So you can use larger font size for your headings and a smaller font size for your body text, and you can also use bold or italicized fonts to highlight important information as well. Different colors and fonts can evoke different emotions in people. So for example, the color red is often associated with excitement, urgency, while the color blue is often associated with trust and reliability. So you can use colors and fonts to evoke the desired emotions in your visitors, so definitely something to think about. The colors and fonts you choose for your website can help create a unique brand identity, and this will help you stand out from your competitors and be remembered by your users as well. So this kind of best practice is really good to follow, and you can create a website that's visually appealing, easy to use, and consistent with your branding as well. As mentioned before, all of the templates are mobile responsive. So if I switch to mobile here, you can see that everything kind of stacks nicely. Everything is still an appropriate font as well. So you don't have to worry so much, but it's also really important as you are adding new sections and building new sections onto your site that you are checking on mobile, so that if there is anything that's been missed, you can easily change it as well. But we'll go over that in later videos. So how do you pick a template that's actually right for you? To pick the right Zyro template, there are some things that you should probably consider. The first one is the type of website that you want to create. So essentially, what is the purpose of your website? Are you creating a business website? Are you creating a portfolio website? Are you creating a blog, an e-commerce type website? As you've seen, Zyro offers a variety of templates, but they also offer categorize it as well to make it really easy to navigate between the different types of portfolio. So you want to think about the type of website that you want to create, and then pick a template that matches that kind of purpose as well. You also want to consider your branding. So what is your brand identity? What colors, fonts, and images do you use in your branding? You should choose a template that matches your branding so that your website has a consistent look and feel. Or you can go for one of the blank templates and just fully get in there with your own colors and branding as well. But definitely something that you want to consider first is your brand palette, and then applying that onto your website. So who are you trying to reach with your website? What kind of design would appeal to them? So you should choose a template that's visually appealing to your target audience. And you also want to consider your budget. So Zyro templates are all included in the price of your Zyro subscription, but some templates offer additional features like e-commerce or custom domain names, and that might require an additional fee. So choose a template that fits within your budget. Once you have considered these factors, you can start browsing through Zyro's template and find the one that you like. You can filter by template type, industry, and features, and you can also preview the templates to see how they'll look. And once you find a template that you like, start customizing it, start making it your own, change the colors, change the fonts, the images, and the text to match your branding. You can also remove elements from the template, and you can create a website that's exactly what you want. And if you're not sure which template to use, you can always contact Zyro support for help, and they'll be able to help you find a template that's right for your needs. But they do have a wide variety, and you can always preview each of them and see which one fits best. So that's a wrap on today's video on templates. In our next video, we are going to take a look at building out some of the headers and the footers as well on our website. So stick around for that. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated on the latest updates in this playlist. And any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.